Hey Woodturners, I'm Captain Eddie Castellan. Welcome to my shop. I'm in the middle of a project and I want to share this with you. This is a piece I turned. It's a two-piece. Remember the block thing we did with two pieces that came together and we hollowed them out, or made two bowls, then put the bowls together and then shaped them into a vessel. Yeah, it was a good looking piece. Take a look at it. Then, in another video, well, you didn't see the video of it, I messed up the finish trying to buff it too soon. And you do that a lot because you do want instant gratification. You do want to show it off. Well, I did another video and I showed you how we fixed it. This is a picture of it fixed. Now, those two combined, I said, you know what? I got some big leaf maple out here from Northwoods. And I want to turn those into a vessel instead of a bowl, because they were kind of small blocks. So what I did was shape them up, put them together, and now have this piece. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to blend up some dyes and some colors and bring them across them. I'm sorry, I'm just terribly distracted right now. You smell it? That new cutter smell is in the air. Yep. You know, we sell cutters here at Big Eye Productions, and I needed to add some new cutter shapes. I'll tell you more about that in a minute, but to get to the dyeing and staining, this is a brand new piece. Nice. What I've done is I've scraped it and I've sanded it with 80, 100, 120, 150, 180, 220, and I've had 220 grit. Then I wet it, pardon me, I wet it with a bottle of water, spray water, and I sanded it again at 220. Then I allowed that to dry. That made the grain rise and some fissures close up a little bit and made the entire outside of the piece uniform. And now I've resanded it again at 220. This time it's ready to be finished. Now I can't pick the finish right off. So what I decided to do is when I cut it out of the blocks, you get these left over. You know, these corners? Okay, you get the corners left over. And that's big leaf maple, and the day it was cut, 813, good wood. Well, take those corners and start with the dyes you want to work with. See, that's a little bit of green. I thinned the green, thinned it with denatured alcohol, and then I applied it, and then I sanded it out to see what it looked like when I sanded it out. I kind of like that. Then I took a little black and I did the same thing, and I sanded it. Then I applied some yellow over top, because I just did the yellow on this piece, and the yellow, it didn't pop for me. So if you want to play with the colors and you don't want to play on a piece that you're doing, play on the scraps you're not doing. Now the beauty of this is I can take this over to the sander right now, sand that face off, and try another stain and play with it. And this will be my stain, my play piece. I can fade it, wash it in and out. I can just wet the piece up with some alcohol and blend it with a napkin. I can do everything I'd like to do on this piece to see how that color is going to work. I kind of like this black, but there was some blotching in it. I want to find out what that blotching is caused by. So maybe my original bottle I dyed up and got contaminated. So I'm going to start again with a different product. So that's what I'm going to do on this piece to put the finish on. I'm going to play around on these samples. When I get what I want, now here's the deal. And well, let me get you closer and explain that. This is the piece I'm talking about. You see the joint I'm dealing with here? Well, I don't want to see that joint forever. So I'm going to start with a darker color and blend it on through to the top. And then right here, I'm going to go from a transparent finish to an opaque finish. I'll probably go green to a yellow green and then to a yellow. Kind of the theme I'd like. Management like more red. Or cinnamon color, but we've done a whole series of those. So this one I'm going to bring it up nice and slow. See the little bitty hole I have in it? can't get your finger on that to check to see if the inside's sanded. Shame on you. But when I do that fading, I'm still going to get that joint, and a little bit of spray airbrush paint in the same theme will conceal that and show it. And then you work it up and down a little bit, and that's where it's a definite line. But that's how I'm going to go about coloring this piece in. Turning this, I turned it just like we did the double block bowl. Turned this one, got my shape, got the hole drilled through the lid and all that. Then I turned the base, put it on there, put them together, and then rounded out the piece. Looks pretty good. That new cutter smell is driving me crazy. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh man, this like heaven. Yeah. Let me tell you what I've got here. These are 2 of the 3 new shapes we're handling at Big Eye Productions. This is a 10.7 millimeter radius square, little fat belly. Built sort of like me, little fat belly. This is a 2R2. That might relate to somebody else's product number, so use that. Then I have a square, a 10.7 millimeter square cutter, and this is a 2SQ in our terminology. Okay, and I have a new 8.8 millimeter. I've got one of those rigged up on a bar. Oh, yeah. I have one of those rigged up on a little hollowing device I'm building right now. And this cuts really sweet. You haven't seen this before. A little premature for me to show it to you. But I'm building a hollowing rig that you can build. And it's real simple. In fact, it's so simple, you'll be surprised you haven't done this before. It's a captive bar rig. But I'm going to get back to these cutters, because these are really, really sweet. Now, we brought these in to fit somebody else's tool, you know, the other guy. I'm going to be able to sell these cutters to you for 1/2 of what they're selling in catalogs everywhere. You buy this cutter, you're paying $16, $17 a piece for it. What do you think? $8 would be half price. $6 is a hell of a deal. So, these are high-grade carbide cutters, machined to fit those tools. And these cutters sell 3 in a package for $18. You get 3 of these for just $1 or $2 more than you get 1 of the other ones. And you pay me $3 freight per cutter order. Now, what's cutter order? You buy 100 cutters from me, I charge you $3 freight. You buy 3 cutters, I charge you $3 freight. You buy 10 cutters, I charge you $3 freight. See where this is going? Per cutter order, $3 freight. That's what we do here at Big Eye Productions. I'm not making any money on a postage. I got to deal with the post office. They take their time delivering the mail, and I pay a base rate. That's all it is to it. Now, you interested in this? My website's got all the details under the cutters only page. Now you add these to the 6 or 8 other shapes, and we are stocking more cutters and more shapes for better prices than anybody else on the planet. That's a bold statement. I haven't been proven wrong. So if you're looking for a great deal on cutters, go to Big Eye Productions. That's www.eddiecastellan.com. Right here. See this? This. www.eddiecastellan.com. Go to the Cutters Only page for cutters. Go to the Products and Services page for great deals on sharpeners, templates, combos, rigs. But you won't find bars to fit these cutters. We're not going to get into that. We're going to be selling cutters. So if you're interested, check me out. If I ever be a service to you, give me a call at 504-715-0512. You can also order by phone and put it on your credit card on any of the products we sell. And we're always open except when we're closed. And that's a fact, Jack. Okay, I'm Captain Eddie. I'm going to stain that thing and you're going to like it. You're really going to like it. Well, I'm going to coat it. Because stain ain't all of it. I'm going to airbrush on some light opaque paint, which I still have to go buy. You'll be liking this. Check it out. And oh yeah, by the way, like me on Facebook. That's where I keep all the pictures and stuff and updates. And if you've got something you want to share with the world, share it to me. I'll put it on Facebook right along with the rest of the stuff. Until next time, when I finally have this thing tuned up, I think you're going to like this. The first one I tried to do too much. I was trying to do a bar and then a cutter and a captive rig. I do know you haven't seen one like this. Why? Because it's crooked. But I'll fix that. Take care now. That's right. You see? Put that square bar in there, and the bar can't turn, can't twist. It goes in and out, back and forth real nice. And you catch it, it cuts on the negative side. But put the cutter over here, and it cuts on the positive side. Oh, this is the end you can bear against it. This has got so many advantages. Oh wait, I'm rambling. Check out my website. Check out those new cutters. I think we got to go to 3/8 stop just to take some vibration out. Probably 3/4 bar at the top instead of 5/8. See, we still playing with this stuff. And that's the beauty of this job.